well, to start off, I just want to say, whether you're a family member or just somebody random, clicking on this episode, I just want to thank you. This took me a lot of work to get here. I had to get a camera, I had to get a MacBook, I had to get these mics that I'm using, I had to get so much, and God's blessed me this whole way, and I just hope that you can enjoy this episode, have as much fun as I did, and thank you for clicking on the episode.
Okay.
Alright.
Are we in?
Yeah, we're about to be. Alright. So,
Should I lower down?
it's whatever. Because you can see it in the camera.
Okay.
So, this is the first episode of the podcast. Here, I have my guest. What's your name?
Alana Geertz.
Alright. So, why don't you just explain, some things about you and what you do generally?
Okay, so I own a pet store in McMinnville.
Alright.
Been here for about 4 years.
Alright.
We breed bearded dragons as well, and we've been doing that for about 6 years now. Before this, I worked at an animal shelter. Then I worked at PetSmart.
Okay.
And then a vet. I was a vet assistant.
What got you into starting to like animals and stuff?
Well, ever since I was young, I always wanted animals. And then I worked at the animal shelter, and I like saving things, so that's something I've always liked to do. And then I was a little scared of bearded dragons until I worked at PetSmart. When I first seen them, I was terrified, and I ended up really, really liking them. So I was like, I'll get some. So I got some, then I got more and more and more, then I started breeding them, and then it just took off.
What's one of the hardest things that's happened since starting the business?
I would say one of the hardest things especially with rescuing, is that no matter how hard you may try, there's still animals that you just cannot save.
Yeah.
That's got to be probably one of the hardest things.
When you first started out breeding, was it more expensive than you thought it would be?
Yes, it's very expensive because people don't think that they have to have their UVB light. You have to be separated. The UVB light can run about $85, and you have to have a lot of different setups for them. Then vet bills if things happen.
Yeah.
Also, you want to make sure you have it's not even just the UVB, you got to have the heat, and that can go out every 1 to 3 months, so then you got to change that out. You have to have a bunch of space. Electric bill is very expensive. Mm-hmm. The food is expensive to feed. So yeah, it gets pretty costly.
What does the UVB light do? Because I know a bunch of people, they'll think, oh, this is just for heat, or they don't really know what it does. Mm-hmm. So what does it actually do?
So the UVB provides vitamins for their bones. Just like us, if we don't have the sun, we get sick, just like them. They get the same thing. So if they don't have the sun, they'll get sick, so their bones start getting soft. They start deforming, which is called metabolic bone disease. Mm-hmm. So their bones can bend, and it's just very hard on them. They may be stunted, they can have an underbite, they may lose teeth, they can get kinks in their tail. Their limbs are curved, so they kind of walk different.
Yeah, I seen with some of the dragons that we have, because I also work here, I know when I get some of the surrenders in that we get, a bunch of them will be either they can't walk good, or stuff like that. What do you think the main thing is that people get wrong about bearded dragons, other than the UVB?
So I think they put them in too small of enclosures. They think that they can just put them in a little tote, because some stores will sell them and they'll put a picture of a bearded dragon on them, so people think, okay, this must be where they live, they can be in. So a lot of people keep them wrong because they put them in too small of tanks. They may not feed live bugs. They may do freeze-dried, which is no nutrients. Mm-hmm. And they put the substrate, a lot of times when they don't have the proper UVB, they put loose substrate in there, and they can become impacted and may have a hard time pooping, and may not be able to get it out. So it could be pretty rough.
Could you just explain the different type of animals we have here?
Yeah. So bearded dragons being our number one.
Yeah.
We also have our things like iguanas, chameleons, a lot of leopard geckos, crested geckos.
Yeah.
We have tarantulas.
Those are fun.
Yep. And we have fish, of course.
Yeah.
Turtles. Parrots. We have a lot of those.
So fun. I love the parrots.
Yes.
Love the parrots.
The parrots are great. And then guinea pigs, rabbits, chinchillas, ferrets, just a bunch of other type of birds. There's probably more that I'm not even naming, but we have quite a bit of variety here.
So we do have permanent residents here. So which animal, because I'm not sure if I even know this, which animal is the longest resident we've had here?
I would say the longest one that we've had is Kino, and he is one of my first spear dragons I've gotten. So he's about 7 years old, and I've had him for 7 years.
What about like the birds? Which one's the longest out of the birds?
The birds, the longest of the ones I have right now, I would say would be Mystery.
Mystery?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take B-roll footage out of that.
Yeah, Mystery and
Well, no wonder
Skittles.
she's so like friendly.
Yeah.
Skittles
I've
is
had her
friendly
a
too.
while.
It just takes her a minute to warm up.
But Mystery came from a very bad place, so
Yeah, she's gained a lot of her feathers back from when she first got here.
Yeah, she was missing like half her feathers.
She looks a lot better than she did.
She is a lot better.
Do you? So out of the reptiles and the mammals, so I know you like the reptiles more, and you're not more invested, but you like. I know you like them more. Which one is your favorite reptile?
It would have to be bearded dragons.
Really?
That's what got me going on everything.
You don't like the snakes as much?
I like the snakes, but bearded dragons got to be my number one. Considering I have 2 whole walls.
I'm about to interview Baylor next because like
You're gonna have to.
he talks about snakes every for an hour.
Yeah,
he can
and
talk.
his tarantulas.
Oh yeah.
He loves his tarantulas, so he'd be a good one.
Yeah, I'd love to like get on here and just show a bunch of the animals. I love, because that's what I do with all the kids. I love showing the kids animals.
Yeah.
So I know on the wall, I think we had a thank you letter from the Girl Scout troops.
Yep.
So who's been your favorite group that's come in here and just looked at all the animals and stuff?
That would be hard to say because we've done that quite a few times. We've also went to nursing homes and brought animals. We went to.
I bet they freaked out.
Special education classrooms. We went to the schools. We went to, let's see, Generations. I don't know if you've
Generations.
heard of them around here.
The mental instability
I think
place?
so, yeah.
Yeah.
We went over there and showed some. We have had quite different outings, and I think Bridgestone.
Who's been your favorite though? Out of all of them, the funnest one, the ones that get the best reactions.
Definitely the kids.
The kids?
The kids.
Like the Girl Scouts or which ones?
Yeah, I would say the Girl Scouts, yes, but I would say homeschool kids. We have done,
yeah, they don't get out much.
Yes, we have done homeschool classes.
Yeah.
In our place, they've got to hold the animals. That was fun. We also did a kids' day where the kids could feed the animals treats.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. They really liked that. But kids, I would say, because they haven't really experienced, most of them haven't really experienced a lot of the animals.
That's actually what got me into reptiles, honestly. I used to, when I was with my aunt was the best person. She would take me everywhere, and I would skip school some with her sometimes just to go do stuff. One time I skipped school and we went to the pet store, and the dude let me hold a snake, and it was as big as me, and I was like, oh my gosh. That's what got me into animals. I've always loved animals since I was little.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the birds have more of a special place in my heart than
They do, because they're so smart. So
yeah,
they can do tricks and stuff.
Yeah, and they're really personal. When you get to know a bird, especially with Kiki, I'm gonna have to take a bunch of B-roll footage so I can show all the animals off now.
Yeah.
But with Kiki and Sugar, and I love Skittles, even though I can't mess with her no more.
Skittles is great.
She's awesome, but she's a little scary to everybody else.
She is. 2,000-pound pressure bite. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a German Shepherd.
That will crunch your finger.
It's terrifying. But I feel like that's what people seek after, though. They seek after the adrenaline-seeking animals.
Yep.
I know that's what Bailey told me with the tarantulas. He was more about the fear just gave him a good rush. People get rushed off that.
Yep.
What
I was terrified until I held a tarantula. And it's like the bigger they are, the less scary they are to me.
Really?
Yeah. The more furrier. I don't like the ones that are tiny, that have no hair or whatever.
Do you like jumping spiders?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I do like those.
See, those are cute. I love jumping
yeah,
spiders.
I
I
do like
had
those.
one and it didn't work out too well, so I had to let it back go.
Yeah, those ones are, I like those ones.
They're fun. And they're really sociable. Like, spiders are more. Hey, so sorry, the episode got cut a little short. We was talking about jumping spiders. Jumping spiders are cool. I like jumping spiders. Not sure if there will be a part 2 or not. But next episode will be longer. I just had a really tiny SD card, so I couldn't get it as right. But I hope you enjoyed that episode, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm gonna try and make one between 2 or 3 weeks from now. It's gonna be a little bit because I have to schedule an interview. But I thank you for watching this one, and I just hope that you have a great day. And I'm just pray this out right quick. God, thank you for the opportunity to be able to do this podcast, Lord. I pray that you can just bless whoever's watching this, and I pray that you can just keep them in your hands, Lord. I thank you for just giving me the opportunities that you've given me, and I pray that you can just keep your hands over all those who are listening and all those who aren't listening, Lord. I pray that you can just keep the sinners safe and keep the saints sane, Lord. And I just thank you for all the blessings you've provided for me and my family and my job, and I just pray that you can help me grow and do better, Lord. In your son's name, amen.